All right. Well, segment one was definitely or show part one, whatever you want to call it, was definitely a blast. Hearing about that, we're gonna kind of move along now. Like I said, Nate's gonna be around, share some thoughts as well. So it's CyHawkThoughts tonight, apparently. But Chuck will deal, I'm sure, as always.
Yes.
Yeah. So Chuck, let's go now that we're into some thoughts.
Yeah. Now we really get to pile on because let's announce the winners of the first annual CyHawkThoughts NCAA bracket contest.
Okay, and I'll let you announce one as you have been unhappy all week long.
Oh, it's great. Sure. The big winner, number one, there were some caveats to this contest. First, you had to beat Steve and I's bracket.
And I went easy on us by throwing Iowa State to the national championship game and winning it all because I did not want to blow everyone out of the water like I did in the college football pick'em.
Yes.
So you only had to beat Chuck.
Which this year...
Which I think Chuck got one spot ahead of me.
The chicken at the zoo that packs at a certain food pile to pick teams would have beat me by about 8 games, but so did most everybody else. However, we did have a big winner, and it was Susie Utek, my wife. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Susie.
Very happy for you. She is extremely ecstatic that she beat the guys and a couple gals and won the first annual tournament.
She did, and she did it by a ways.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's pretty scary.
Yeah. And so I take it she's been giving you some guff all week long?
Oh, yeah. She won 3 different brackets that she was in, and yeah, she killed it. She had Ohio State, Kansas, and Kentucky, and then Kentucky and KU, and the rest is Michigan State was her other team, so that didn't work out, but
not far off.
No, she nailed it. And us with Missouri picks going further, and us with our
guilty too.
Guilty.
Well, you know what? On the bright side, and this will be the last time I ever mention it, especially in front of camera, having Missouri and Duke go down in the same day to 15s, that wipes Iowa State losing to Hampton kind of off the map. So. Well, I said last time I'll mention it, but
and could anything better happen than Missouri losing in the first round? Actually, I mean, maybe not for our brackets, but just in life in general.
Because now
we don't have to listen to them.
No, because everyone's going to be talking about Missouri losing to a 15, but they'll be the SEC Missouri and not the Big 12 Missouri.
Exactly.
So
have fun in the SEC Mizzou.
Yeah. See, we got another guy that hates Missouri. That's what I'm talking about here. So we can't forget the other one. We had the second place winner as well out there.
Exactly.
And congratulations to Susie Utek, like we've mentioned. And second place, congratulations to Joel Stam for a round well done as well.
Way to go, Joel.
Yeah, came about 18 points behind Susie, so not too terrible because when you think about the championship game, that's a lot of points right there. So I think what ultimately did it was her getting in one more Final Four team because I think that was the difference. But good job to Susie and Joel. You have won. Susie decided to go with an Iowa t-shirt, and Joel decided to go to an Iowa State t-shirt. So you will be receiving Iowa State t-shirts courtesy of CyHawkThoughts with CyHawkThoughts on the back as well. So wear them proud.
She will. She's excited about that. I just got her an Iowa State shirt I had won for answering a Bill Fennelly question on a Twitter page. And nice. So she's set. She's we go Iowa State. She's got Iowa State gear. Go to Iowa. She's got Iowa gear.
She's set.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. So if you want to talk a little bit about the tournament, third out of the fourth year that Iowa State got knocked off by the eventual national champion, and might I add, in their home state as well. So I'm guessing that most teams now going into the tournament want to see Iowa State in their region.
Yes, please.
Yes, because there's a good chance you might win it all.
They'll be like going to Greensboro next and have North Carolina.
Well, we already had Charlotte, North Carolina in 05, so maybe we'll be, KU and Kansas City one of these. No, they can't have that, I don't think. Yeah, if it was closer into the end, but you get what I'm saying. So Kentucky wins it all. I don't think there was any question that they weren't the favorite. I wouldn't doubt that they might be able to knock off the Charlotte Bobcats.
No, see, I hate that. I hate when people say, "Oh, the Cincinnati Bengals couldn't beat the Miami Hurricanes when they were real good." That is 45 men who play professional football against maybe 10 guys that'll play professional football. And basketball, it might be a little closer.
Well, you're talking about
12 men.
6 or 7 on that Kentucky squad that's going to play professional basketball.
That's still a big
They're
step.
not. Yeah, they're not.
It'll be a good game.
I don't even know if they would beat the Iowa Energy.
That would be a good.
Okay, that's a good. Okay,
some of those D-League teams, especially one, and maybe the Iowa Energy is not a great example because they've had a flux of folks coming in and out the last month or so. But some of these teams that have had guys all year, Canton is a good example. Rio Grande Valley, I don't know.
Last year with the Energy would have been.
Last year Energy and Stinson.
If there's anyone out there that has that kind of pull, we'll sponsor it.
Yeah.
KU versus, or I guess I should say UK versus a D-League team. Who would win?
I don't know, but it'd be fun to watch.
It would be fun to watch because there's at least 2 on that Kentucky team that I could see as being all-stars someday. Anthony Davis and Kid Gilchrist. I think there's an opportunity there. And I'm not getting any support.
I'm going to bite my lip on this one because when
You're the guy months ago that said Jeremy Lin!
And guess what? If he wouldn't have had surgery...
Well, but he was D-League. He was D-League not too long ago.
I know.
So that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying this is a talented team full of NBA players.
And I'm going to even go out on a limb and say that Royce White was the best player on the court in the Kentucky-Iowa State game.
He was in that game. There's no question about it.
I think he made those 2 guys that you just mentioned from Kentucky, and there was a couple times where they did not look good.
No, I agree. Yeah. I agree.
And
you put it NBA rules, 24-second shot clock. No. D-League team beats them.
Okay. So I have been proven wrong here today.
Well, we haven't proved nothing.
We want to see it proved. But no, congratulations, I guess, to Calipari and his one-and-done theory. How long is it going to be before he jumps ship again? Because some questions pop up at the University of Kentucky, I guess, is anyone's guess.
6 months?
Or maybe he'll just take a job in the NBA.
Which is maybe him jumping ship because...
because of that, you think? Oh, well, it's usually good for like 3 years before the allegations surface.
Well, this is true. He's got, is 2 in now?
Is it 2?
What's that?
3?
Yeah, it's 2 years at Kentucky now.
Did he do John Wall's here?
Yeah, he was last year.
So he's got 2 years. So maybe he's got another year in Kentucky, maybe 2 before he jumps ship because some allegations are coming.
Well, Chiswick?
Yeah.
What about the Knicks? They need a coach.
They have Jeremy Lin. But he said... Thanks, appreciate that. But why do you have to feed this? Because he won't let me... Okay, you know what? Guest or no guest? You're off the nose.
It's Jeremy Lin.
There's always going to be that guy.
Yeah, there's got to be that guy. So, no, what I was thinking, though, is... Well, no, not what I was thinking. What I heard was that he said no to the Knicks job, even though they hadn't really pursued him yet. And I'm not sure if that was a Twitter no or what it was, but I heard he...
No, that was like last year, I thought.
No, it was this year.
This year?
Yeah.
I thought this year they were just talking about him, wondering if he was going to say no.
Okay, well, I don't know. I heard a rumor that he put no out there, and they haven't even talked to him about it yet. But
they can't talk to him.
He's probably making as much at Kentucky as he would at the Knicks.
I think if they say I think he's making $5 million. If they say 5 years, $40 million, he goes to the Knicks.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Money talks.
And then, I guess who fills in at Kentucky? Well, that's anyone's guess.
Tubby, again.
No. Shaka Smart. I heard he's waiting for Calhoun to bail.
Really?
Yeah, he turned because he turned down Illinois.
Well, I would turn down Illinois.
Well, anyway. Well, here's another one. What did you think about Frank Martin up and leaving K-State for South Carolina?
That surprised me.
It doesn't seem like a lateral move at all.
I think it's a great move, and let me tell you why.
Well, I mean, I guess I said
he's going to USC,
but I think it sounds like a lateral move. Is what I'm saying instead of because K-State didn't have a problem winning some games, and they've had a good run under Martin.
Well, they did if it was the names.
Nothing against K-State football, But Steve Spurrier and you're coaching with Steve Spurrier, you're in South Carolina, Manhattan. I think it's a great move for him personally because he's riding the coattails of Bob. Bob's there a year. He gets everything excited. K-State for the last 30 years would have pockets of 1 or 2 years of good players. And he was able to ride it out for 4 years, after Bob. Parlay it into some money. And a great experience. With Coach Spurrier. I don't like the old ball coach one bit, but you got two polarizing guys. They're going to be able to be kind of just down and dirty in South Carolina, and I think it's a great move.
Okay, so Frank Martin to South Carolina, good move. Nate, Bruce Weber to K-State. After the dismal performance that the Illini had the last few years.
I'd be interested to see how Bruce Weber handles the players down there because I think Frank Martin was a lot more of a vocal coach. And I think, for lack of a better term, there's some rough players down there.
They're a physical team.
I'm not talking physically. I think there's some dirty players down there.
Okay.
And I don't think he could do it in Illinois. That was proven. And I don't think he's gonna be able to do it in Kansas State.
Joe?
I agree. He couldn't recruit for nothing at Illinois. He ain't going to be able to recruit in Kansas State.
Did you see those people? The new guy? He just comes in here and Chuck's like, oh boy! Here we go! I agree.
Jacob Poland don't like him.
He don't like him at all.
No.